Welcome to Pagan Pathways for another DIY. Let's get crafting. Alright, so we're going to make a hanging pentagram for our wall. To do this, we'll just need some bamboo skewers, some wire ties, and plain white yarn, which you see me here. I am wrapping all the bamboo skewers in the plain white yarn. You can use whatever color you choose. Now that that's done, we're going to zip tie, and I think I said wire tie, but it's zip ties. We're going to zip tie all these together loosely. We will not be tightening them up because we need to be able to move them around to get our star in the position that works the best. So as you see here, it is very loose and they all move around. Don't worry about it being perfect as you're adding the zip ties because you'll be able to move it. Once those are all on, we're going to adjust it around and then we're going to add the center pieces. And then we'll go back and we'll tighten them all up and cut them off. By cut them off, I just mean the long ends, not the entire thing. I just wanted to be clear. Here's the last one going on, and as you've seen, we went around and tightened them all up. Now the next step is to take that same white yarn, unroll a bunch of it, and then cut off a piece. Well, I mean, the first one I didn't cut off a piece, but we're going to tie it on, use a little bit of glue, and then just wind it around. That will cover the zip tie and also make it look like it's tied together. And you're going to do that to all the places where the zip ties are. Alright, now that we're done with that, we're going to take some more of that plain white yarn and we're going to cut off some pieces that are pretty long. You can choose whatever length you like, but I wanted mine to be really long. And not only that, just remember when you're cutting them, you're going to be doubling them up, or folding them in half. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, you fold them in half and use a lark's head knot to apply them once you have a nice little stack. You're going to do both sides of the bottom point. Like you see here, I'll start on one side and then go to the other side. You also want to start your lark's head knot on the back. It is a really simple knot. You just take the loop and put it underneath, and then you pull the legs through, pull it tight, and it creates a nice little knot. You will go down the entire length on both sides. Alright, now that that's done, we're going to take some of that painter's tape. We're just going to tape it off and cut this at an angle. You can cut yours however you'd like, and I actually mean as a point, not an angle. And then I pull it off. It's not quite right, so I just go around with my scissors and trim it up until I get it right. Next, we're going to take that some more of the same length yarn, and we're going to do 5 pieces on each side of the star just to create a little extra fringe. You can skip this spot or this part if you want, or add more, or do it however you see fit. Once that's done, I'm going to cut it off, and I'm just going to keep adjusting it till I get my cut off the way I like it, and you can do yours any which way you would prefer. Now that that's done, we're going to wire wrap our clear crystal quartz that we're going to hang in the center of the pentagram. This project really only took $3 at the Dollar Tree. White yarn, bamboo skewers, and the zip ties. For the embellishment, I just used a clear crystal quartz I had on hand and some wire. You can use whatever you like. Beads would be nice as well. Here we're going to make the hanger out of the white yarn, and then we're going to go hang it up. It's really that simple. In total, it took maybe an hour and a half to do, and here it is. I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoyed doing it. Alright, witches, I'm going to get out of here, and we'll talk soon.